The next performer, please put your hands together. One of my very good friends, my best friend, Peter Saran.
I don't know that man. I'm 25, and my parents are 39. They had me when they were 14. Yeah, fucking beat that, Trevor. Suck on that Boston cream donut, you son of a bitch. It's not sad at all. And I don't know what scares me more, that they had me so young and I'm still alive, or that we're all millennials. Like, it's not a good look. But we all know how MySpace functions. That's a problem, right? And growing up, my mom was obsessed with like sex education, and she didn't want us making the same mistake she did, which was me. So I don't know how to feel about it. And when I turned 13, my mom started putting condoms in my lunch bag, which is cool. Like, it's fine, but you can't only just put condoms in my lunch bag. Do you know how hard it is to trade condoms for food? Not that hard. Like, kids will come up to me, they're like, yo, are those condoms? I'm like, are those Dunkaroos? Yes, bro. And I love performing because I'm from Brampton too. We didn't drive in together, which is also very weird. It's a 3-hour drive, and we're like, hey, you know what? Fuck you, like, stay the fuck away from me. Like, when he said best friend, did you hear that in his voice? He hated me. He's like, this is my best friend. Fucking. Yeah, I'm from Brampton. It's the brownest town in Ontario. Like, our main import is Indian cousins. Our main export is white people. So I'm here to find you guys. Like, we're a very friendly place. Like, we're very welcoming. Like, we have a troubling reputation, I know. But we have something called a Brampton handshake. That's when somebody from Brampton stabs you, so I hear you guys have something similar. The election just happened, which was fun. We voted in the brown guy again. That was fun for everybody, right? Like, you guys forgot, but we didn't. Like, you know what I'm saying? And we're still about it. Like, you guys were like, yo, he pulls it off, and then voted for him. And we were like, what the fuck is happening right now? There's an actual brown guy you could have voted for, and you didn't. It's fucking scary. And yeah, in Brampton, voting works differently than other places. Like, you can just tell by the candidates' names. Like, fucking Liberals have Ramandeep Singh. NDP has Sukhdeep Singh. Conservatives have Mandeep Singh. PPC has Tyler, so I guess yeah, they did not win there. Which is crazy, because if you ever go to a town hall meeting in Brampton, it's just immigrants complaining about new immigrants stealing their jobs. I'm like, would you be with those guys? Like, they love you. Like I said, I like performing in small towns around here. Like, you ever been to a place called Cornwall? Yeah, can somebody explain to me why crack has a hometown? Like, I don't understand. That's a place. You from there? Yeah, you're from there? That explains a lot. And the show went well. Afterwards, a guy came up to me. He's like, I love Indian people, which is a weird way to start a sentence. He was like, you're one of the good ones. I'm like, I don't think you've met many of us. then he was like, we have some of the greatest Indian food here. I was like, I doubt that. What I said. And usually a conversation stops then, but this guy had that energy. He kept going. He's like, no, bro, I promise. We have some of the greatest Indian food here. Follow me. So I followed him. And then I got in his car. And then he like drove for an hour. And then I sobered up. And then I was like, am I this easy? Does it take the promise of food to kidnap me? And then he finally stopped and I jumped out and I realized we're in front of a shawarma restaurant. If you don't know what the fuck is wrong with that, that's not an Indian restaurant. It's the weirdest racist prank that's ever been pulled on me. And as I turned around to let this guy know that, this guy drove away yelling, go back to the reservation. I'm like, that's the wrong kind of Indian. Because they're fun. I can't see any of you, to be fair. Like this shit, I should lose some weight. Like this is not good. I can only see my reflection in this. It's not a pleasant one. Like I get like 360 view. This is what Weight Watchers should do. Make you watch yourself. Like, oh fuck. Oh, it's not going well. It's never going well for me. I should say that. Like I have a huge, I fear a lot of things. Like I have a huge fear of clowns. Like you ever seen these motherfuckers? It's just white dudes wearing whiteface. Like why the fuck are you doubling down, dog? Like, I don't understand what's happening right now. I'll end up from this one. I recently got mugged by a dude in a wheelchair. I didn't see it coming. I literally didn't. This guy just kind of rolled up on me and headbutted me in the balls, and I fell down like a bitch. And as I was playing dead, he decided to go through my pockets. He didn't find money or anything. He just found coupons to the running room, which I guess pissed him off because he hit me again. And I guess he was victorious in his scheme because he decided to slide away. I decided to get up and I said, you can hide, but you can't run. You guys have been great on Kingston.
Give it going for my best friend, Peter Saran.